Okay. I'm assuming that this is running, but I'm about to check on the phone just to make sure that we have sound and everything else. Um, yeah, because I'm trying a different streaming software. So maybe this will work better than it's worked in the past. Maybe it's going to be absolute garbage. I don't know. We're going to find out though. So just kind of hang with me. And we'll also talk about the Pokopia situations, game key card stuff, and my opinions on the Mario Galaxy movie direct from yesterday, I think. I'm pretty sure that was yesterday. Um, let me see if I can find this though. I don't see it. So I don't know if I'm actually streaming live or not. This says that I am, but I don't see me. Hold on a sec. They're not hearing me. Let me scroll it back just a bit. I'm actually streaming live or not. All right, cool. All right, so we are up and running. Perfect. All right. So nobody's here yet. I kind of figured, but let me see if I can get my chat box back up. So it should have been in the menus, right? I thought it was here. Huh. Um, I'm still trying to figure this whole program out. So just give me a minute. But if you guys want to, say anything, I'll definitely call you out as long as it shows up. If I can't see it, then that's definitely part of the problem. Uh, yeah, I swear that's what this box is supposed to be. Is it this? No, that's not what I want. It's settings, maybe? No, it's not in settings. Crap, I had a box for it. I thought it was here. But I don't have it anymore. Huh. The help portal? Is that going to show me? Sorry guys, I'm still figuring out this what's it called, OBS software. It's the first time I've tried streaming with it. I've done a few videos so far with it, like the last unboxing for Hyrule Warriors where I had the gameplay. We finally had sound, and then in the corner I had actual live camera footage of myself. That was with this program, but I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this, so I'm trying to find how to bring the chat box back. But I guess if could just pull it up on my phone, go old school with it. Yeah, I'll mess with this another time. Um, find myself again, and there. Okay, so I have at least some access to a live chat. So I guess I will just go ahead and start kind of talking about what I wanted to talk about while we wait and see if about 8 a.m. I think is when they said the Japanese trailer was supposed to go up for Pokopia, and maybe the U.S. trailer would also go up. I'm going to turn this down so I don't hear myself in echo. But yeah, so if that trailer goes up, I would like to actually do like a live reaction or whatever to the new trailer and see if, that small glimmer of hope that maybe the US release is not actually a key card. That would be really cool. But I don't know. I mean, at this point, I've lost a lot of hope in that. But the official website doesn't say that it's a key card. The Nintendo website for the game does not say it's a key card. GameStop's pre-order website did not say that it's a key card. It doesn't even have the box art on it. The only place that is more official than just game news websites that are reporting on the same videos and stuff that we've seen is Best Buy. Best Buy specifically has it written out that it's a key card, but they also told me that I would have Yuka Replayly for Switch 2, the physical copy, on October 7th or whatever day it was. And that turned out to not be true. Like, they guaranteed me in that help chat. Like, oh, yeah, don't worry, this is just a placeholder, and like, it's going to be there, like, that day. Don't worry about it. And then, lo and behold, we're waiting until December 18th, I believe, is the actual date for Yuka Replayly now. So I am really skeptical about Best Buy at this point because I don't think they know what they're talking about. I think they just kind of spew out what they find on the internet, and at this point, all we can do is go off of what we've seen. Now, as far as like, yeah, Nintendo put out that video explaining key cards, and it did show sample images for Pokopia, both the cartridge and the box art. However, that could have also just been them translating a video from Japan. And again, Japan is different about how Pokemon games are published. It's published by Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, which are technically different entities. I think the Pokemon Company is more like it's partially owned by Nintendo, but Game Freak is its own thing. And so they can, right? They've got like 5 or 6 games they've released recently that are like PS4, Xbox Series. Some of those are even exclusive to those. Um, but they could. It could turn out to be that very situation since they're not officially saying it. And it's really weird that they're not just coming out there and saying, hey, Pokopia is a key card. We already showed it in this video, so we might as well just tell you the truth. But their websites in the US do not say it. So until they change that, I'm going to be skeptical. I'm going to be skeptical about the whole thing. Right? It could turn out to be a key card. It could turn out to be physical. It could just turn out to be a digital only because I wanted to, just bypass all of the controversy on it. Everybody hating on key cards. Like, you know what? Forget it. It's not even going to go to retails. But either way, I'm not sure that I want the game. $70, like, I don't know, man. That seems high for what that is. Which I get it. Like, Animal Crossing could also come out at 70. However, it's not. The Switch 2 edition for Animal Crossing New Horizons is 65, which is it's a little higher, but still, if Animal Crossing could be under 70, why can't Pokemon Animal Crossing be under 70? I don't know. But again, me buying it all kind of hinges on, is it actually a key card or is it true physical? Because 70 for a key card, I'm not going to do it. I haven't done it and I won't do it. As you could go back and see in some of these other videos where I have purchased and unboxed and shown gameplay for key cards for you guys before, those had to be fairly decent deals. So, like, Pac-Man World 2 was a $30 key card, and I didn't buy it. It was a birthday present. So, yeah, like, I'm not going to pass up on that. Yakuza was on a sale, and then there was a sale on top of that sale, and I used trade credit. So, I ended up putting like no money into that game. It's also not in my collection anymore, but that's for other reasons. All the really uh, adult things in it, and the fact that I'm not going to be able to play that around my kids means I'm going to have to wait to keep that download anywhere. So it just made sense not to stay. And then of course Street Fighter 6, um, that it was a better deal to get the key card and the DLC together. And then I ended up making most of the money of what the key card was actually worth in a trade. So, um, yeah, that's I don't know. Forgot where I was going with that. There's a point. There's a point. Key cards suck, and this, hopefully Pokopia is not. But to transition over, Mario Galaxy Movie Direct. I did not get a chance to put a video up yesterday. We were busy. We were out doing stuff all day, and I didn't get a chance to tell you guys my thoughts on it. And there's not many. Because one, I know I'm going to go watch the movie. Right? Whether it's good or it sucks, I'm going to go watch it, and I'll have an opinion then. But it is interesting that there was some stuff in that trailer that is very much not Mario Galaxy stuff, like Bowser Jr. Though I think he is in those games in some places, introducing him in Galaxy, and the fact that he still had the paintbrush and stuff like Sunshine. That's clearly where they're pulling that from. They're not pulling Galaxy's version of Bowser Jr. They're pulling Sunshine's. And then there was a clip that had the upside down pyramid from Odyssey. Just trying to remember the name of that kingdom, but I honestly do not remember at the moment. I'm going to check real quick while I'm talking and see if anything has popped up on the Nintendo Today app regarding Pokopia, because it's now after 8 a.m. Central Time, and that's what they had said before. Refresh it 100,000 times. Nothing. All right. Check the old internet. See if it's there. Don't know why it wants me to sign in. So I'm not sure what I'm signing in to. Let's refresh the Pokopia site. I mean, they'd put it there too, right? If it was up and available, I would think so anyway. Well, that's disappointing. I don't know if a trailer ever made it up. I don't even think that I care. I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. They have updated it, and there it is. Key card. $70 key card from Nintendo. So this will be the first Pokemon game in a long time that I'm skipping. And I know there's a small handful of people that would call me crazy on the internet. And I don't care. I've been fighting comments most of this week because of those videos, and I commented some things, and people are just trying to hash out information that simply isn't true. And then, have nothing to back it up with, and that's fine. But honestly, I don't care. I've been collecting physical games for over 30 years now.
Put that cookie
down! And,
now!
Logan, Mama's at work. Okay? You need something? Got your donuts? Okay. We'll go start your cartoonies back up in a second, okay? Alright, sorry about that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. So I've collected physical games for long enough, and I said at the beginning of this thing, if you go back in my channel to some of the first videos talking about Switch 2, back in like April, May, this is my final system to support because I already know we are losing that fight, and it doesn't matter, it seems like, what the consumers want. They're going to do what they want to do. And as like I remember back when Xbox One was first being announced in 2011, I believe, 2010, 2011, somewhere in there. And they said it was all going to be digital only. No discs, no nothing. The internet lost its mind and said, no, absolutely not. You can't do this. You're not going to take our physical games. And understand that that was 15 years ago from now. Like 15 to 14, somewhere in there. And we were all collectively united in that fight of our physical games need to be there. They need to all be fully on that cartridge or that disc. We will not tolerate anything less than that. You know, I mean, you had your digital gamers, obviously, that just didn't have a claim in that fight. But for the most part, there was enough of us combined that we put pressure on Xbox. And they went and like complete 360 that, or 180, sorry, 360 would have been all the way around. I mean, eventually they got there, but completely turned direction, and they went back on that. Like, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna have a disc, and or it's gonna be physical, and it was only like half physical for a while, and then became just key discs, if you want to call it that. So it was not a complete win overall. And then now, in 2025, not but 14 years later, same fight's coming up, right? We've lost that fight against Sony. We've lost that fight against Xbox. They've proven they're going to do whatever they want, and they're not even going to tell you about it. That's the difference. It's that Nintendo, at least, with the game keycard situation, is that they are putting it so very boldly across the bottom, as ugly as that banner looks, to say, hey, this is not all here. This is not even partially here. This is what this is. Learn more with this QR code down here in the bottom and make your decision. I thought we were safe from Nintendo doing that. I really did not think that first party there was ever going to be a reason for them to do a key card. I still don't understand this. But it's not a good direction that we're going in. And, hold on. Yes, Logan. What do you need? Oh, you want your trace? Hold on. Yeah, I'll help you. Hold on. There you go. Your dinosaur trains. Alright. Sorry about that. What is this here? I lose track if I'm not like completely focused, and I'm not completely focused. But point is, we lost that fight on physical, and so we're gonna have to accept that there might be first-party games that go the keycard route. However, we don't have to support those. If there are as many people that are vocal about it online that will stick to their guns and say, no more, we do not want these key cards, please take them away, and just not buy it. That is the ultimate power that we have as the consumer, is to not throw money at the things that we don't want, right? We came together collectively to say live-action Sonic was ugly and they needed to change it. We bullied Sega. We came together to tell Xbox that we didn't want Xbox One to be full physical, or I mean full digital, and they backed down. We could do the same thing here. Hold on. Yes, Logan. I'm still here. I'm still right here. Yeah, what number is on that? Is that 5? Alright. Daddy's going to go back to his live stream, okay? Alright. Sorry about that. But we could come together and tell Nintendo that this is not where we wanted you guys to go. Your fan base, your collective customer base is physical collectors. You've trained us from that since the NES days in the 80s. That's what we know, is that you have always given us the full game right there on the cartridge or the disc. And we should not be expecting anything less than that. And I've put the blame where it belonged before when third-party companies were doing this. This one, because it is now not just Japan, but also the U.S. Nintendo of America. This is everybody saying Pokopia is going to be a key card. This is Nintendo's fault. This is where the anger and the outrage needs to go. Okay? When Square Enix or Capcom decide they want to go with key card, or Sega wants to go with key card, that's on them. But when Nintendo puts one of their big IPs, their big selling franchises onto a key card, this is where we have to say no, especially if it's going to be a $70 key card. If it does not sell, they will not do it again. At least not for a while. They like to test the waters, is what this is. They tested the waters with Tears of the Kingdom, and we told them, yeah, $70 is okay for a Switch 1 game, if it's something we like. They tested the waters with Mario Kart 8. Granted, yes, a lot of those sales are probably from the digital bundle. But you still collectively came together and supported the game either way. It doesn't matter that it wasn't a physical game. You said it was okay the way it was. So, and I'm not going to say that I'm perfect on that, because I did buy Mario Kart World, and I do have Tears of the Kingdom. But this is my line. This is where I'm saying no. That March 5th will come and go, and I will not have Pokopia. There will be no coverage of that game on this channel except to say how much it sucks and how much I am not going to support that game. So if you feel the same way, do not give them money for it. Physical, digital, whatever. I wish I could say that we could bring on board our fellow gamers. Hold on a second. What is it, Logan? Should I get that? Oh. You got your trains? Can you connect them together? I'll put that on in a bit, okay? You play for a little bit and we'll put that on. Sorry about that. So all I'm saying here is the gaming community needs to be more together on this. I don't understand why we're not. I really don't. Because the arguments from keycard supporters, as few of them as there are, it doesn't make sense why you wouldn't also want the game to be fully on the cartridge. Why you're just trying to convince us to give up on giving you guys more, right? Because the thing is, if we were to win and get the games fully put back on that cartridge, it's not going to change anything for you guys supporting the key cards. But if we lose and everything goes key card, then it only gets worse from here, okay? Because that's a half step down. That is basically code in a box with extra steps. Because it is. It's a download. You put it in, you get the download, but then you still have to put the cartridge in, but you don't have the game on the cartridge. It has to take up all of that file size. on the system. So what is actually the difference between that and a code in a box? You still have a worthless piece of plastic that you put on a shelf, but you don't have anything else. It's just a download. So at that point, why don't we just all jump on the digital train and not own anything, right? I mean, we can't afford to own houses anymore, so we might as well just give up on owning literally anything else, right? I don't think so. I feel like we need to fight this. This is our last stand because again, we lost Sony, we lost Microsoft, we lost PC decades ago. Um, but we could still turn this thing around if we just don't support keycards, especially if they want to be full price $70 keycards. I guarantee you, you're not missing anything on Pokopia if you don't buy it for $70. Actually, to be completely honest, if we don't support Pokopia as a keycard, not only would we possibly get it on a physical cartridge, but if they don't put it on a cartridge, it could be the first return of Nintendo Selects or Player's Choice. We might finally see a game drop down to a reasonable price. So I feel like that's a win-win. Just don't buy Pokopia at the beginning and see what happens. Because it's still going to be there, right? So, I don't know. But I feel like I didn't actually give my opinions on the Mario Galaxy movie direct. I just kind of said that I'll watch it. And then I got distracted and we went to other things. No, I was kind of talking about it. Because I mentioned the stuff from Sunshine and the stuff from Odyssey, which was kind of odd to throw into Galaxy, but I guess we're just going to like group it all together. The casting choices was a little bit odd for me. I'm not going to say that Brie Larson was a bad choice. I have a hard time not seeing her as Captain Marvel or her role in Scott Pilgrim versus the World. She's always been kind of like an action movie star, like big action movie star. So to play Rosalina is kind of weird for me. I mean, it didn't sound like she was doing a bad job, I guess. Like it just we put that face to that character, and it's kind of an odd mix. So my brain's still trying to process that. And then Bowser Jr. I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know where they found him. Never seen him in anything. So as far as his acting ability, I don't have a point of reference. What I do have is the point of reference that Bowser Jr. has always had a much higher pitch voice because he's supposed to be so young, so little. And they found somebody that's like maybe 2 tones under Jack Black. I don't understand that choice. Hold on. Just a second. I do understand you want to play with Play-Doh. Give Daddy some time to do this. Let Daddy finish the video. Yeah. And then we'll get the Play-Doh out. I'll see if I can find some stuff to play with the Play-Doh with. Yeah. Just give Daddy some time, okay? We'll do all the things here in a minute. Okay. So anyway, that's my thought on the new casting choices. Because everybody else is just returning. I was kind of hoping to see Wario and Waluigi in this, even though, like, yeah, they're not in Galaxy. But at this point, we can do anything in Galaxy, so it doesn't even matter. You can't be in the video. Mama said not in the video, so you gotta go. Or, I don't know, maybe more characters than just 2 coming back. But it is what it is. I mean, it still looks like it's going to be a good movie. It's going to be a good time. Probably won't get to see it in theaters because 2 kids, and the oldest is just now 2, as of last Saturday. So, no, sitting through a movie in a movie theater is a bad idea. for us right now. So when it becomes available to rent or something on Vudu, we'll watch it. But until then, I'm just gonna have to wait. What else? I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about. I definitely don't remember what it was. Is there any other things from this week? Not so much, but I can, I guess, take a few minutes and talk about some of the things I've been playing recently. And feel free to comment. Like I said, I've got the chat up right here so I can see when you guys are chatting. It may not be the most live thing. I've got to work with this and figure out where my chat box went and how to bring it back. But as far as games recently, Pokemon Legends EA was fantastic. I really need to do just like a full review to that game. But I liked it. I really did. It was a good side game to the X and Y series. I think it would be fantastic if we got remakes to X and Y for Switch 2. Not on a key card. Holy crap. No, not on a key card. Didn't think I'd ever have to worry about that. Hyrule Warriors Legends. I think I'm at the end of chapter 4, and from what I've seen, there's 6 chapters, so getting close to the end. Still just basically a typical Warriors game. Like the Zonai devices are kind of neat, though. I do like having those to be able to switch between. Character roster-wise, though, like you've got the mystery construct, which then becomes the night construct, which is still technically supposed to be Link, but it's not Link. Zelda's okay. Rauru is pretty good. Minoru is awful. Just using nothing but Zonai devices to fight is terrible for that gameplay. So I usually try to avoid using her when possible. Yes, Loki. What do you need? What do you need? Got your balloon? There's another one over there. You see it? The big red one? Minoru's trash, and the champions are okay. The Goron one, I can't think of how to pronounce his name right now. He kind of sucks. He's slow. When it comes to warrior games, I like the ones that are real fast. Usually have longer swords or spears and stuff. He has a hammer, and so all of his moves are slow, and it feels like it takes forever to do anything. Especially to dodge. It feels like it's real slow to dodge. So I don't like using him either. But then past that, and the Korok that they added, it's basically very passable characters. Like I've unlocked a bunch of them. Right, you get like 2 additional fighters for every type of person, species, whatever. You get 2 Zoras, 2 Rito, 2 Goron, 2 Hyrulean soldiers. That's it. But they don't stand out in any way. All have very, very similar movesets. Hold on. Yes, can I help you? Oh, just a few more minutes, and then we'll go play. What was I saying? Yeah, so they all have like the same movesets, the same specials. So it feels like there's no point for any of those people to be there. If they had used them more in the story. In a little bit, okay? Just a bit. Here, play with this. Okay with that? No? You play with Sonic?
No.
Oh. Play with this controller?
No.
Okay. But like, if they had a bigger role in the story or something where you really connected with the characters, then that'd be one thing. But you have to go out of your way for the majority of them just to unlock them, and then they do nothing. You can pick them instead of the main roster. I don't know, man. It's just that part kind of sucks. But then again, I don't know who else they would use. So, I mean, it's kind of fair, I guess. Could have brought some people back in the future, maybe. That would have been okay. But it's fine. Hold on. Logan, enough. Go play. Go play. I'll be done in a minute. Yeah, so overall, though, Hyrule Warriors was a good game. It could have had more. It could have been a little bit more than just making you do all these side missions.
No.
Logan. I know you're 2 now and you think you rule the house, but you don't. Okay. Anyway, that's really pretty much all I've played in the last month or so. I kind of worked on Galaxy 2 a little bit, but as soon as some of the Switch 2 stuff came out, I moved on to those. So, yeah. But, where am I going with this? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's basically all I really wanted to address today. I just wanted to test it as a stream since we had the option here, and I'll double check. Let me make sure that the trailer didn't happen like they were saying. Okay, so there is an extended trailer. Let me see if I can figure out how to share the screen. Let me find it, and then we'll go from there. Because that'll be the ultimate test, right? I couldn't do the direct because it was so bad. So, hold on a sec. Got the trailer right there. And app. Okay. And what do I want? Display capture, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Let's that did not do anything. Okay. Let's try this again. What do I need? Alright, well, that's something. Hold on a second. Okay, let me just switch it. Let's see if this fixes anything here. I'm going to give it a second because the live stream that I've got going is a little bit behind. So I need to see that this is... Alright, got it. Let's see how this works. Okay. Ditto child. Well, that's better than the other display, so we'll kind of go with it for today, and then I'll play with this later. And
Create
figure it out.
habitats and meet Pokemon. Creating habitats will attract Pokemon.
Fantastic.
Pokemon with big personalities will appear in the diverse habitats you create.
But can you catch them?
Learn moves from Pokemon. Your new Pokemon friends may teach you their signature moves. Use the moves
Yeah,
you
we showed that
learn to
before.
refresh the land. Clear paths, till fields, grow vegetables, and more. Expanding the places you can visit and what you can
Cut the
achieve.
Scyther now. You didn't show
For
that.
example, you can transform into Lapras. While Ditto might not start out as the best swimmer, this transformation makes traveling to
That
distant
looks
islands
awful.
a breeze.
Okay, but
By transforming into Dragonite,
so
you can reach far-off places
instead of
in
just
no time.
transforming to get some of their abilities, you just turn into the whole Pokemon.
Craft fun things. You can craft at a workbench using the materials you've collected.
Okay, but what would be the purpose of having tools?
From furniture and toys to street lights and roads.
Oh,
You can
okay,
use
so
the items you craft to build a beautiful town or make Pokemon more comfortable as you transform your space
Yeah.
into a vibrant place to live. Grant Pokemon's requests. Pokemon can have unique requests for you. You may also find Pokemon who need your help stuck in harsh, desolate areas.
okay, so you can talk
And
to
you'll
the
need to work together with other
didn't show that
Pokemon to
before either.
complete particularly important requests. Work together with Pokemon. Your Pokemon friends will help you rebuild your world. They can light campfires, water plants, help crops grow, get light shining, and so much more. If you work together with several Pokemon, you can even build grand houses.
Man, that just
So
looks like
many
Animal
ways to
Crossing with
play.
extra steps.
You can capture your memories and add them to your album.
Oh boy,
Then change
picture
up your
mode.
look.
Have to put that in everything now.
And don't forget to decorate your room. With multiplayer, up to 4 friends can join in the fun.
Sure. Animal
Game
Crossing.
Share is also supported, so you can share the game with someone who doesn't own it and play together
Yeah,
on
$70
Nintendo
is gonna be a lot of
Switch
people.
or Nintendo Switch 2 systems. Whether solo or with friends, you're free to do whatever you want, from granting Pokemon requests to building the town of your dreams. Set out on an adventure to create a flourishing world where Pokemon live in peace and comfort. What else is waiting for you? Pokemon Pokopia!
Ah, that's definitely the thing I didn't want to see. The key card right there. I don't get it. I really don't. However, yeah, I'm just trying to see. There's a Nintendo copyright right there, right? But it's Pokemon, then Nintendo / Creatures Inc. So the two companies that own Pokemon, not so much that it's Nintendo's, then Game Freak, and then Koei Tecmo. That's kind of what I was saying, right? In the other video I did. I think there's too many hands in the pot. I think it's, Nintendo has to make money, Creatures Inc. has to make money, Game Freak has to make money, Koei Tecmo has to make money. and so they might not be able to do that with. All right, we're gonna remove this. Yes, remove that. Okay, so they might not be able to make the money with physical copies, but that's kind of a stretch at $70. Logan, stop! You're gonna hurt yourself. Go play. You want a timeout? You want a timeout? Or you want to go take a nap? You can. You can go take a nap. All right. Well, then stop. All right. So, that was a trailer. that was a trailer, and it would have probably been fine, but hold on. Take Pikachu. There you go. Go play. Go play. I'm almost done. Okay. No. What? Take this with you too.
No.
Okay, well that's all you can have from up here. Not true. You can take that too. Go play. Anyway, so I mean, it really just looked like Animal Crossing. You can transform into stuff to fly and to swim, but you can swim in Animal Crossing, so and without transformation. You can do a lot of these same things on Animal Crossing with tools instead of turning your arms into things. It's just Animal Crossing with extra steps. It really is. There's no other explanation for it. So why does that justify $70? Because it's Pokemon. But why does that justify a key card? Because it's only a 10 gigabyte download. So you can't tell me anything about that has to be on that key card. And it definitely feels like a waste of time. So I'm going to skip. And that extended trailer did not sell me on it enough to say, you know what, maybe I'm being too harsh, and so maybe I should just get this key card. Nah, I'm okay. I'm good. Good job, buddy. Put that back in there. So, anyway, I don't know. But you guys can always chime in with your opinions. If you don't care on the key card, or do care on the key card, I don't know. I'm just getting tired of everything being a key card because it was not supposed to be. It was not supposed to be that much. But it's also still early in the generation. Maybe in the next year or two, maybe 3, we might see the key card thing start to settle down some, and maybe they'll start to go to regular cartridges. But it could also go the other way, and they could just say, you know what, we know we're not going to sell these things anyway, so this is to make the retailers happy, and we'll just sell digital, and that's a possibility too. So, I don't know. Are you blah blah on me? I'll blah blah you. So, that's all I got for right now. Logan's not having this, so we're gonna go play or take a nap or something. Yeah. I'll try to do some more live stream stuff with this now that I know that this does kind of work. So we'll try to do more like the directs and maybe state of plays and stuff, even though I don't support PlayStation. It's always interesting to see what they're coming out with. If maybe they could convince me to go back, but it would take a lot, I think, at this point. A lot of exclusive games, and not just PS3 and PS4 games put back onto the PS5 to just make money on those games again. So, but you know, just different things. I'll find stuff to live stream, and we'll do that too. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.